Good morning everyone. So I'm on my way to Figure 8 Pools and I stopped at this nice spot. This just looks amazing. Over there's a really nice windy road that I'm hoping to get on later, but I need to go to these pools which are totally in the opposite direction because of the you can only visit when it's low tide. They're only visible at low tide, and that lasts till about 9. It's about 6:30 now, I think. I originally rented a Golf, but they upgraded me to a Mercedes, and this is the B200 Mercedes. And overall, I am very happy with it. It's the first car I've driven that's got cruise control which brakes on its own, which surprised me. What I found crap to be in this car is this built-in GPS, just entering where you want to go. It's not a touch screen at all. So you have to move everything by this little lever, and say you want to enter an address. Once I figure out how this thing works. No, it's not where I want to go. It takes some getting used to. Oh, there we go. No, not yet. Destination entry. So you get to this screen, so you want to enter an address. You have to start off with the town, which I don't particularly like because sometimes, like when I Google these Figure 8 pools, I just have a street. But that's where the phone comes in hand, so I'm going off the phone, not off this. But even when you have to enter town, you click on there, and then it's pretty much, you have to select, you have to roll this lever to select the letters. And I think it would have been easier if they just had a QWERTY keyboard where you could tap on here and get to where you're going. I think they were trying to stop having smudges on the screen, but it's more of an inconvenience doing it this way. Off the main road, there's this track to drive on for a few kilometers. Yeah, a normal car will be fine on here, just a few potholes you have to slow down for, but that's about it. Arrived at the car park. It is paid. There is a $12 fee and you get a nice ticket looking like that. And it looks like there's a lot of people here. A lot of people. I didn't think there would be this many people here this early, but obviously pools are popular. So I'll park down here and we'll go and check them out. Here we are about to start the walk. That's where we are, and then it's just a matter of going here, which according to this is 7 kilometers. I see someone's decided to abandon their footwear halfway down. I'm not sure what this is. I think we might be actually passing through on private property, so it might be someone's like little weekend house or something. So far for the last kilometre I've been going downhill, so on the way back this is going to be a very painful trip. But I did pass, I think he was an Irish tourist who I think fell or slipped and had a bit of his knee just up here cut open. Nothing too bad, but the blood was mixed with water, so it looked a lot worse than what it was. So I made it most of the way down. That's the pools sort of around that area. That's the hill, so right from up there, walked through there, zigzagged through there, then walked around here, and this is where I am now. These little houses there, that's surf lifesaving, and their own really like private beach down here, which I think is quite nice. The waves appear to be very rough, and that's why the Irish guy hurt himself, so I doubt we'll get to see too much of the pools. But I'll go and see what I can see. Because there's so many waves smashing against the rocks, you can't actually walk on the rocks to get to the pools. So I'm trying to find another way just to see them from above. Basically, instead of coming on the beach and walking around over there and then through that, you need to walk about 500 meters to get to the pools. I think it's 500. But those waves are smashing into the rocks, and then they'll knock you over, and then you get injured. So there's another track which goes up that way sort of thing, and hopefully up there somewhere. At least that's what it looks like it's doing on Apple Maps. Alrighty, so after a lot of walking from that hill there, I've come all the way this way, and now at this point it's fairly windy up here, as you can probably hear. I don't know if this is going to show up on the video. Over there somewhere is that ocean road that I saw from the lookout earlier. I think this is the track to the pools. There's not a lot of markings here, so you just have to sort of figure out what you're doing. This looks very worn, so this could be it. So, I'm bugger it. Let's go down and see what's there. That's got to be the shelf where these pools are, I think. That down there. Alrighty, from this point on, it looks a lot dodgier, this track. So despite having a look further along the track that way and down there and everything, it doesn't appear to be any good way down. Although I've just seen this going to walk back the way I came. So I guess the only entrance is through that Burning Palms beach. It's got to this spot. There does look to be a trail. Just want to see if there's another one anywhere. There's this one here. I like this one better. It looks more used. There they are. And I mean, that would really be good to see when there's no waves. Because I don't know if you can see, like right down there towards the edge of the cliff, there's water. So when those waves get really big, every few minutes I guess, it squirts water all the way back there, and that would effectively knock you over. It's a nice view here, nice breeze. It's not like, it's just windy right today to keep you cool, but not too windy to be an annoyance to you. It was about 16 degrees when I started walking, so perfect temperature, because you do warm up constantly going up and down hills. So I'll walk back to the car now and get something to eat. Thanks for watching.